I just saw, by the way, I know you guys are going to be interested to hear this, but I just saw that AJ tweeted out that he's done with 1v1 until he goes back to US East. Now, I really do hope that he goes and sleeps on that decision and decides to go back on it, because I think AJ is a great player, and single elimination can be unforgiving as a qualifier. It can feel like you're just helpless as you lose once and then you're off to watch everybody else continue to play. But there are 4 qualifiers for this tournament, and there's 4 qualifiers for a reason. We want there to be reward for consistency for players who have done well multiple times. Oh dear, Ahduhm with a complete whip on the back wall. Mile already in the lead. And it's Batmobile Mile. You'll love to see it. This is the car that I've been most impressed with when I've seen Mile play in the past. So definitely I could look for him. Now Ahduhm eliminated Com to be in this game, so he's already taken down one of the best ones players in North America. He gave himself no credit for his ones ability on Twitter after his loss. I would completely disagree. I think Com is a fantastic player when it comes to 1v1. When it comes to Rocket League in general, he's so creative, mechanical, and yeah, I do think he's got a bright future ahead of him. Oh, the post not very kind to either player there. Mile was unable to put the shots on target. He's just relentless in the Batmobile. Very quick with his recoveries, which is not something that you can say about all Batmobile players. But yeah, I know that a couple people are asking already and are going to continue asking, why is the camera shaking? Well, the reason the camera is shaking is because Mile's dead zone is so low and his controller right joystick is slightly loose or sitting to one side, so it does give his camera a constant wiggle. I don't know how he plays with it, but this wiggle that you're seeing, it's either him turning on and off ball cam sometimes, or the dead zone being loose. That was the ball cam, I believe, right there. Surely that wasn't. Surely his camera wiggling uncontrollably isn't that bad. As bad as it was right there, was it? How do I know this? Because I can tell. I've seen it before. It's only viewer from the perspective, only spectator. Wait, you guys can't see it? Only me? Wow. I mean, it is very slight, so. The spectator makes the wiggle worse. There's less wiggle in his stream pop. Oh, I see what you mean. So for the player, the wiggle isn't as bad. It's worse on spectator. That's interesting. I don't know why that would be. I don't know why the wiggle is worse for me and for you guys. Yeah, Mile's still an unbelievably good player. He didn't have a great Fusion qualifier, like I said. He had tons of pressure on him, and he ran into Lion Blaze and Magic Bear, who were having some of the best games of their lives. But, you know, versus Ahduhm, I do expect a 3-0 from Lion Blaze. Great save, though. Wow, what a read by Ahduhm. He was up early for that one. And, you know, you have to give him respect as well. He's just beaten Com 3-1. If he can beat Com 3-1, he can definitely take a game or two off Mile. But Mile absolutely wants that revenge on Lion Blaze. Lion Blaze seems to have a good matchup against Mile, from what we've seen in the past. Oh, that's a great shot. Ahduhm sneaks it past Mile and into the goal. The accuracy from the ceiling shot had to be so good. There wasn't much room to work with there. He was right behind the ball. Why do I have to point this out? I mean, I feel like I have to point it out as a caster of the game, because I know people are going to ask about it, or they're going to wonder if they're going crazy. I don't want somebody to think they're going crazy just because they see a wiggle. Alright, one more goal from Mile. A bit careless from Ahduhm. Try increasing your dead zones. Well, I'm a keyboard player, so I don't have a dead zone. No dead zone on keyboard. It can be from the left stick, not only the right one. Your move to the loose left stick. That's interesting. Very weird. Now, is Mile going to mind game this? Yes, he is! Oh, man. You can see it coming when you watch his POV, but I can guarantee you, when we watch Ahduhm's POV here, the only thing that's going to be obvious is that a shot is coming. But yeah, we just knew. Well, I mean, I had a bad feeling about that. I just knew Mile was going to fake him. Nice one, says Ahduhm. He's not too salty about it. Not yet, at least. Well, let's see if that continues. But Mile's looking good so far. Looking very impressive. Now, Ahduhm got a good off the wall play, off the ceiling play earlier. Can he do another one? It's not going to be the reset landing, I think. That's a pretty poor recovery by Mile. It does happen in the Batmobile sometimes. Switch to controller, you'll be a pro. Well, firstly, no, I wouldn't, and secondly, I don't think the controller is an advantage in Rocket League, personally. Maybe in 1v1 it's an advantage, because you could be more smooth with your movement, but in 3v3 it really doesn't matter. Like, you know, competitive players, Fruity, Yukio, they've been able to win lands with the keyboard, and I think that's only going to become more common the longer the game is out for. 5-1, Mile starting to run away with this one. Adam's got to put the brakes on this Mile offense, because he's just going to get more and more confident the more goals go in. And he's not slowing down. Very nice rebounds. Yeah, I play KBM, man. I do play keyboard, that's true. You can increase the dead zone even if you don't play controller. Oh, okay, maybe. I mean, I can try. I'm going to wait and see if Adam scores this goal, because then maybe he has a chance to come back. Nah, never mind. Okay, let's see what the dead zone is. How do I do this? Interface. I don't see it. Controls. Controller dead zone. Does this make the shaking less? I don't think it did anything. I think we're still shaking. Did it? I feel like anything that we see being different here is going to be placebo effect. It's not actually going to be any different. Oh dear. Another miss by Adam. It was a great shot by Mile. I think Adam just went straight through the ball though. Yeah, he just dodged the wrong way. Adam's had a couple of mistakes in defense. Actually, maybe that did do something. I feel like it's still shaking, but it's not shaking as much. Is that just placebo effect, or am I right here? One more goal back for Adam, but it's probably not going to be too much. Tell Mile to unbind his swivel in all directions. I mean, I'm not going to tell Mile to change his controls. he can use whatever controls he wants. He's just gaming, man. And yeah, I do believe he's streaming his POV at the match here. So be sure to go give him a follow. Amazing player in NA right now. He's trying to get back into the top of the ones game. For a while, he looked like he was the guy to beat in North America. He was stomping multiple players in show matches. But yeah, right before Fusion, fell off ever so slightly. He looks to be getting back up to his best here. This is a pretty scary performance to go up against. I mean, playing against a Batmobile player who's willing to play as fast as Mile is, not good if you're in Adam's shoes or in his wheels, I guess. Way too heavy on the off-the-wall touch. It's going to run away from him, and Mile gets the last chance before 0 seconds. Looks like he didn't get the reset either. I'm sure you would have loved to pre-flip into that one. Don't know if your chat's still on, but Adam is wanting a new server, is he? Well, you should ask in the Discord. Tell him to ask in Discord. The Discord chat for this game. There's a Discord chat for every game in this tournament. Well, it doesn't look like he needs a new server based on ping. I'll wait with a ready up in case he actually does. But he has to message me on Discord. I've got chat off in game. Yeah, it's true. Some of the freestylers on KBM are very smooth. 17 shots. That's just a typical Mile game when he's playing well. He applies so much pressure. It really is crazy. Well, I think Adam's not wanting another server because he's just readied up, so I'm just going to ready up. He's not writing anything on Discord. Oh, wait, Mile in the chat on Mile stream. He asked midway through. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, did we get a bug? I think we got a bug anyway, so we're probably going to have to restart regardless. Yeah, that looks like a bug to me. What is going on here? We don't even have... I don't even have this spectate option. What is even going to happen here? Hold on. That's a new one. I've never seen that before. All right, let me let me get back to the hold screen while I fix this one. Just give me a second here, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll go ahead and leave and remake this. Never seen that before. I have no idea that that's a thing. But yeah, they both said that they're okay with it, so shout out to them for not kicking up a fuss about this. I know it must be frustrating when stuff like this happens. Yeah, that's why you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay really close attention to make sure that the caster for your game is in fact in the game. Let me just update the score. It is 1-0 to Mile. But yeah, there was like 2 bugs that happened here at the same time, which kind of made this impossible to work with. Number 1, I got kicked from the lobby. Number 2, I tried to join the lobby and it didn't exist. So it was some kind of bug that they were in a lobby there that didn't have the same name and password as the one that I created the initial lobby with, which made it impossible for me to get back in. Yeah, I've never seen that before, but we'll know for the future. We'll know for the future. Yeah, I know that you guys are going to want to know now what the rules are that I'm referring to. Like, if there is a DC in the qualifier, it is a play on. You just play on through a disconnect. That is the only way that we're going to be doing this, because I'm the only person, I believe, maybe Lethamyr still has pause admin mode available to him. But since not everybody has admin mode, we have to make rules the same across the board. So if there's a DC or lag, you just have to play through it. You can request for a new server. Players can ask for a new server between games. That's some nice flicking by Mile. Really good shot again. The rules actually written somewhere. Yeah, they're all in the Discord for the players to read. Look at the delay on this flick. Such great control. As Mile takes a 2-0 lead here. 2-1 lead, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think both players just didn't even notice I'd left. They probably were just so focused on their game, they didn't even realize that there wasn't a caster in their lobby. Their match isn't being streamed. I mean, Mile was streaming it, thankfully. How do you get admin mode? Well, Silence were kind enough to give it to me for the main event. So for the main event, we will have admin mode. We can pause, and we can remake without having to start fresh 0-0. But like I said, just to keep things consistent for all of the matches in the qualifier, we will not have any restarts. We will not have any remakes of games. Once the game is going, that is the game. It will play out until the end. Alright, Adam's just going to get an equalizer here. Mal not even going to try and get back. It wasn't going to work, obviously, if he did. Leth is feeling pretty sick because he has his eye infected. Wait, really? He didn't tell me anything about that. I didn't know about an eye infection for Leth. Hope he's doing alright. If he tells me something like that, then I'll absolutely try and get someone to fill in for him. Sure we could do this. He's casting. Well, what's his cast at right now? What's the round at? He's got one more after that on today. Nice catch by Mile. Adam's all over him though. Really good pressure and a perfect time boost pickup. It's not going to matter though, is it? I don't think so. Mile with a really well placed shot. He's fine, but it's a bit painful. Oh, okay. He should do a break because he doesn't want to. What do you mean, like a break in the middle of a series? I don't think he wants to do a break in the middle of a series, man. But yeah, I encourage all the casters to take breaks between the casts. You know, 5 or 10 minute break is a really good idea to do. Just to keep up give your voice a break every now and then. Just relax. Why is there no squad stream? Well, there should actually be one. I think I'm in one right now. Mile looking pretty good right now. Control is definitely there. Lots of threatening flicks and shots, and Adam having to jump at lots of them. He doesn't know how close it is to going in. Has to just guess and hope for the best. Yeah, he wanted to read here. It's a tough one to make over your head. Yeah, Forky will be playing in 42 minutes from now for his round 1 game. That match will be streamed by one of the other casters. And then, yeah, Forky wins his round 1 match. I'll be streaming his round 2 game. Maybe give the next game to another caster. I mean, if Leth asks, it's not up to me. Leth can ask. Or he'll let me know, I'm sure, if he wants to stop streaming. Have to just wait and see what he says. So Mile's still looking very good here. Adam has been hanging on pretty much for most of this series, just trying to stop Mile's relentless offense from happening. But Mile really is that. He's just such a relentless player when he gets rolling. His Batmobile play reminds me of Fairy Peak back in the day. I've said this before, but just likes to turn every possession into a quick shot on target, a quick flick on target. No messing around. He just puts the ball in a difficult position. The only thing is, though, the game's evolved since then, since Fairy Peak played the Batmobile and was the best 1v1 player on the planet for an extended period of time. Oh, check out the moves from Adam, though. That is a great reset. Very high first touch. He had to use a lot of boost to get back into it. But he bounces right back onto the ball, though. Very nicely done. I'm not in a squad stream. Well, I was. I don't know what happened to it. Tryhouse was a leader of it. Maybe he closed it for some reason. Hold on. Adam might be coming back here. Oh, he ran out of boost, and Mile will save the shot. Adam with a follow-up. I think it's in. Adam back within 1. Can he close the gap? He's, like I said, been hanging on for dear life for most of this series. But he gets a chance to go into offense, pops off with the reset. And if he can just hang on again, just try and prevent Mile from breaking him down, maybe there's a chance he can do that next time he gets a hold of the ball. You do wonder, when is the next time Ahduhm's going to get the ball, though? Well, this might be it here. Oh, wow. Mile's way out of the game. Ahduhm's got an open goal. And that is a tie game. I'm in a squad stream. Thanks, man. Great challenge by Ahduhm. What a comeback late in game 2. Crucial as well. So important. How are the players picked for this tournament? Everybody was just grabbed from the ranked leaderboard, basically, which was a lot of work for me and for Durkin from Psionics to try and figure out who the players are who get in. Yeah, big shout out to Durkin for helping out with that whole process. Couldn't have done it without him. Now, does Mile have a reset here? No, he doesn't. Oh, wow. He's still going to score? What? Ahduhm showed so much respect to Mile here. He was like, yeah, I believe that Mile's got a reset here. I believe him. And oh, he tripped on the post as well. That is a disaster for Ahduhm. He probably would have had a save here if he didn't trip on the post. Maybe. Would have still been hard. Because Mile somehow managed to turn a failed flip reset into a shot on target almost. And now Mile's just going to try and run down the clock a little bit. Not going to take any risks, I feel. Still very confident in his aerial ability. Bad landing on the ceiling. Half a boost tank available. Ahduhm, high pop to the sky. Impossible to land a reset on that ball, though. Or at least too difficult for Ahduhm on this occasion. I think Mile might have a 2-goal lead. No, Ahduhm's still there. Just again, hanging on. Trying to make enough saves so he can get the ball back under control. Mile actually doesn't do a whole lot of anything on that play. Ahduhm going to walk away with it. Nice positioning, though, by Mile. Just stopped where he was, didn't want to go any further forward. It would have been dangerous in the line of fire for demos, and that's game 2-0 for Mile. It was a better showing for Ahduhm here, but really more of the same when you look at this series as a whole. It's just Mile controlling the flow of the game for the most part, and then Ahduhm trying to take his opportunities when they come. Where is Ahduhm from? He's from America, I believe. So for a second there I thought I clicked view replay. But I think we managed to avoid making that mistake. That would have been bad. Well, let's see if Ahduhm can make a series out of this. Mile's playing well today. Did AJ tweet then delete all of his tweets? I don't know. Well, he tweeted out that he was probably not going to play a once tournament on the US West again. While he's in the US West. Great save by Ahduhm. But maybe he deleted it. Maybe he's changed his mind. I mean, I'll give you guys my take on it, really. You know, if a player doesn't want to play another Salt Mine Qualifier after playing in Salt Mine Qualifier 1, I'm not really putting any pressure on them to play. It's up to them. Like, they earned the spot through their ranked ability in the 1v1 leaderboard. It's their spot. They can play in as many or as few qualifiers as they want to. That's my take on it. However, one other thing that I will say on the topic is that deciding whether or not you're going to play in Salt Mine Qualifier 2 1 minute after you've lost Salt Mine Qualifier 1 is probably not a good idea. And this is something that you'll know if you have, had to make difficult decisions in your life. In the moment, you might be feeling, well, that is an obvious decision, and then you go to sleep and wake up the next morning, you're like, actually, you know what, I was wrong. So my advice on all the players in that position, thinking about passing their spot from in a future Salt Mine Qualifier, or not even, it's not even passing it to someone else. They just wouldn't be taking a spot, which is going to be open if they don't take it. There will be a buy on the bracket for someone else if they don't take it. My advice would be to just go to sleep and decide in the morning. Usually you make better decisions after sleeping and waking up. Yeah, sleep on it before a big decision. So that's all I'll say on it. If a player doesn't want to play in a future qualifier, that's fine by me. But I would encourage them to think about it, sleep on it, before they do something rash and then regret it and think, actually, you know what, I think I could have qualified there. No reset for Ahduhm on the rebound. Mile still looking dominant here, getting, he's getting at least 1.5, sometimes 2 chances for every one that Ahduhm gets to score. And that's the real problem for Ahduhm, is Mile's getting so many opportunities, and every single one of them is a real threatening chance. Whereas Ahduhm is having to wait a long time. Pre-jump here. Gets completely undone by the slow shot. Will there ever be a Salt Mine 3? Well, I certainly hope so. I'm enjoying Salt Mine 2 so far. We're only on day 1. That's so far so good. There's 13 days total. It's 8 for qualifiers and then 5 for the main event. Oh wow, Mile. Such great control again. Still piling on the pressure and getting goals as a result. Yeah, if you just look at this shots total, it's all Mile. He just will not stop shooting, and Ahduhm can't get rid of Mile's offense. AJ's not blaming lag, guys. He's just not having as much fun playing with high ping as he did playing with low ping, which is perfectly understandable. If you've played, you know, a long time on low ping and then you have to play with 100, you're probably not going to have a lot of fun either. It's as simple as that. Yeah, I'm sure we'll see more stuff from AJ in competitive Rocket League and 1v1 in the future, whether it's in another Salt Mine 2 qualifier or if it's in a future tournament. And I look forward to it. I love watching AJ play. He's a really entertaining player. And today he was playing against the best version of Alpha Kep I've seen in a long time, maybe even ever. Kep was insane today. No shame in losing to him 3-2 in a close series. Almost making a reverse sweep happen. He is 1 goal away from a reverse sweep. You can't take that away from him. I don't think there's going to be any reverse sweeping Mile here, though. Ahduhm is in a lot of trouble. He had a good win in round 1 against Com, but it looks like that might be the end of his Qualifier 1 performance. However, you know, getting that round 1 win against Com is big for his seeding going into the next one. Any upsets are going to just give the player who got the upset win easier time in the next qual. Great placement by Ahduhm on the rebound. Not done yet here. Surrounded by signed with SSG. No, I'm not signed with SSG. SSG are sponsoring Salt Mine 2. Big shout out to SSG and to Psyonix for sponsoring the prize pool, which is not yet confirmed because we're talking to other sponsors to potentially raise it for the main event. But it will be a minimum of 10k for each region. 10k EU, 10k NA. Minimum. It's the equivalent of a 30k threes tournament. So pretty big stuff for these players. Mile, again, just looking very solid. He's just done what he's supposed to do today. Just made it to that quarterfinal matchup. It's in that quarterfinal where things will get very difficult for him, having to play against Lion Blaze, someone who's beaten him twice. Of course, in the 2 games they played in Fusion, but also in a best of 5. But that was, you know, one of Mile's first series that he played, first show matches that he played. 20k equals 30k. How's that? Well, no, not 20k equals 30. I mean, a 10k 1v1 tournament is the same prize money per player as a 30k 3v3 tournament, because you have less players in a ones tournament. You don't have to split your prize money that you win with your team because you are the team. So yeah, 10k for 1 player is the same as 30k for 3. Therefore, you know, 20k EU plus NA is for a ones tournament, or for 2 ones tournaments is the same as a, you know, 2 30k 3s tournaments, which would be 60 essentially. It's a lot of money for these guys to be playing for. Hey, Ahduhm's actually bringing this back though. Maybe a bit too early to be talking about Mile versus Lion Blaze. Oh, no way. He's going for the reverse dribble. You had to immediately abort that, though, because Ahduhm was right there. And that's one of Mile's, I'd say, weaker transitions from the reverse dribble. He's so good at those, though. It's quite scary. He can dribble with such control in reverse. We've seen him do this in the past, and with success. Good read by Mile. Perfect position on the backboard. Yeah, it's not something we see too often from him. And when he does it, it's usually just because he happens to be backwards. He doesn't position himself in reverse just for fun very often. But look at that. Ahduhm bangs in another one, and he is taking his chances. Really, really good clinical finishing from Ahduhm. Is there an eternal emptiness in 7 solo casting 1s after Fusion 1's finals? No, not at all. I'm loving casting 1s for Salt Mine 2. I know you're probably joking, but I've been having a great time all day today. I will say that if I do sound quieter or less enthusiastic about these games, that's just because I'm trying to save my voice for later in the tournament. Oh, wow. Well, I don't know what on earth Mile was thinking here, but he has just driven away from the ball and left Ahduhm with a completely open net. Great touch there by Ahduhm to conclude a 5-goal comeback. What a result that is. That is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous from Ahduhm. You know, apart from the Mile reverse dribble, there wasn't really much of that would be considered a throw. Maybe you could say that when he ran into the corner, but it continues. Ahduhm's ahead. What? Well, this is something I really did not expect to see when Mile went ahead. But Ahduhm just stepped it up. There's been a few questionable decisions by Mile, but it's mostly just been Ahduhm playing so well, taking all his chances. He's got to be careful though, he's not in a good position here. He is at least facing the ball. That's something Mile can't say at the moment. There's the boost steal from Ahduhm. He's going to try and go for a late ceiling shot to secure this. Rebound off target. Another boost steal comes in. Mile really wanted that one. Not going to get it. And it's going to be another goal for Ahduhm. And that is game number 3 for the underdog. I honestly thought it was over. But well played, Ahduhm. What resilience to fight back here. I mean, we saw a forfeit from speed from a less one-sided score against Exotic earlier on in the tournament for EU. Ahduhm sticks in the series, gets the comeback win, and that's something you can always do in 1v1. You're gonna have the possibility, you know, to realistically score that many opportunities, because there are so many opportunities for both players. Still, real turnaround. Ahduhm just completely breaking Mile's flow and punishing him for a couple of mistakes amidst taking multiple chances well. Can he do it all over again? You know, if he starts off exactly as he finished, then we might actually just see Ahduhm taking an early lead here. Middle East players play fine on 100 ms ping, no reason to complain. Well, it's different when you're used to like lower ping and then you play on high ping. So it's not entirely the same. Instead of saying to players who complain about high ping when they're used to low ping, instead of like, you know, putting down on them, we should be praising the Middle East players for not complaining. It's not. I think it's something you're allowed to complain about. I think it's fine for players to complain about ping when they're used to lower ping. But I also admire the Middle East players for being able to do what they do on high ping. I think that's my thoughts on that. Good catch there by Mile, just running Ahduhm's car at the goal. Les going to take some medicine and water between series and continue. Alright, sounds good. I think he's got one series to do after the one he's doing right now. Yeah, he should be alright. Nice shot here by Ahduhm. That's a great placement again. I have to see this from Mile's POV. What was he expecting here? Looks like he just didn't think that Ahduhm was going to go for that side of the goal. He didn't turn enough. Simple as that. But the acceleration that Ahduhm got on that ball was certainly part of the reason he succeeded there. He's completely caught Mile off guard. No, Mile doesn't have camera shake on. I mean, even if he did, that wouldn't be broadcasted by me. So I think you need to... Yeah, as a spectator, you need to have camera shake on for it to show. I think let's take a look. Camera. There we go. This is the spectator camera shake. I know you guys want to see this. Does it work? I don't see very shaky camera. Doesn't seem to be working. It's not shaky enough. I thought it was going to be more shaky. I'm kind of disappointed. It's not shaking at all, is it? Is it? Oh no, wait, maybe. Defo shakes. Not much though. I thought it would shake more. Potential reverse sweep. Hey, maybe. We might see one. Ahduhm's playing very well right now. And the biggest change, you know, outside of just scoring more goals and getting more chances on net, is that he's just controlling the play more. Ahduhm isn't relinquishing possession as much as he did in the previous 2 games. Well, actually, I guess it's games 1 and 2, I should say. Putting Mile in precarious positions. You're seeing their perspective? Maybe. I mean, I thought if I changed camera shake on in spectator, we wouldn't see it. Or we would see it. Double negative, no camera shake. Hey, maybe. I don't think that's how it works either, though. Mile ahead by 1 again. It's not going to be too much of a bother for Ahduhm, though, who's clearly the comeback king. That's a really good 50-50, but the boost is there for Mile, and he will try and keep this in field. Good bump by Ahduhm. He's trying to set up a quick shot and goal here. Oh, actually just uses that as deception to go for the demo. Oh dear, Ahduhm tried to pre-flip into this one, but his dodge timed out, so he just landed backwards. And now Miles got him backed up in a corner again. That's not a good clear. Miles there to put it in. A couple of mistakes from Ahduhm, sorry. Give Mile the 2-goal lead. If we saw their settings instead of yours, Gengar wouldn't be in space. I think camera shake is the one setting that's exempt from camera settings. Like if we spectate somebody with camera settings on, I'm pretty sure we don't see camera shake. That's what I'm saying to you. And then if we turn camera shake on in spectator, I figured it would have the opposite effect, that we would see camera shake on people who don't have camera shake on, if you know what I mean. Spectator camera shake actually shakes the opposite direction of a player camera shake, cancelling it out. Well, surely then for Ahduhm it would be shaking, because he does have camera shake. Yeah, if they have camera shake on, spectators can definitely turn it off. That is factual. Am I going to cast any First Killer matches today? If First Killer wins his round 1 game, I will be casting him in round 2. So I think the First Killer round 1 game is happening right now. It might already be finished. So you guys, if First Killer has won his round 1 game, I will be casting him. He won. Who won between Bruno and Sathu? Is that one ended already as well? Because I'd love to see First Killer versus Bruno. That would be insane. Not that I don't want to see Sathu play, or don't want to cast Sathu. Love watching Sathu play as well, but Bruno is the only South American player, the only Brazilian player in the bracket. You got to root for him. Sathu up 2-1, 3-0, 2-1. Getting some mixed messages here from Twitch. I'm not sure who to believe. I'm going to go with Sathu 2-1. As Ahduhm just completely gave away the ball here. That's not the flick he was looking for. That's not it. 1 minute left in Sathu match. Is he winning game number 4 as well? Or who's winning game number 4? When does Forky play? Forky will be on my stream on the last series of the night if he wins his round 1. But he will be on someone else's stream. I've forgotten who. Very soon. Nice save by Mile. Wow, it's actually stayed with him as well as the accidental double touch came in. I really feel like Ahduhm should have scored there. Make this a 1-goal game. Turtle is streaming the Forky game. Gotcha. Oh, wow. Well, Miles also missing open nets, apparently. So both these guys feeling generous. Now, when Mile did this in the last game, it turned out to be disastrous as Ahduhm came back. But looks like for now, Mile will continue on his road to success. Not the sweep that I was expecting, but still, overall, pretty good series. He missed by a mile. Well, he didn't miss by a mile. He missed marginally, I would say. I mean, it was a solid miss. It wasn't a miss by a mile. It wasn't like a barely miss, but it was somewhere in between. He missed by the entire ball width. It's a great ball chase by Ahduhm. Really good read. I mean, that is just entirely playing to the clock from Ahduhm. He knows that if he backs off here, he's probably not going to have much success defending against Miles' attack reactively. So he just decided, you know what, I need 3 goals. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for the ball here. I think Miles taking a heavy touch, and he was right. So got to play the clock in ones as well as your opponent. Now, Ahduhm's actually tripped up Mile here, and he gets another goal. Surely not. Another late comeback by Ahduhm. Surely not again. 37 seconds left. Let's see if he can make it happen. It's a good start. Already got the kickoff really under his control. Pre-flip into air dribble. Doesn't get another touch on it before Mile does. And Mile with the open net. I think it's just been saved. Oh my goodness, it just rolled wide after Ahduhm's touch. He didn't know much about that one. But he's got the ball back under control. Gonna make a dash for the ceiling, I think. Oh, he's gone side to side though. That inefficient movement just gave Mile the demo. It's an impressive showing for Ahduhm today, but he would have loved to see a Game 5. It's just not going to happen if Mile can hit this well, which he does. And Mile does advance into the quarterfinal. He'll play against... sorry, I totally forgot. It's not going to be Sharif. Mile's going to be playing against Lion Blaze. That's who I'm forgetting. That is if Lion Blaze beats Melodic, which I actually haven't had confirmation of either. So right now, got to go check if Lion Blaze did in fact beat Melodic. He did, so we will have a rematch of the Fusion Qualifier rivalry there. Fusion rematch, Mile against Lion Blaze. That's happening tomorrow. I might not be streaming that one. I'm going to be streaming one of the quarterfinals. But it will be streamed by somebody. It will be streamed on someone's channel. So you guys will get a chance to see it, even if it's not on my channel. Ahduhm just completely breaking Mile's flow and punishing him for a couple of mistakes amidst taking multiple chances well. Can he do it all over again? You know, if he starts off exactly as he finished, then we might actually just see Ahduhm taking an early lead here. Middle East players play fine on 100 MS ping, no reason to complain. Well, it's different when you're used to like lower ping and then you play on high ping. So it's not entirely the same. Instead of saying to players who complain about high ping when they're used to low ping, instead of putting down on them, we should be praising the Middle East players for not complaining. It's not. I think it's something you're allowed to complain about. I think it's fine for players to complain about ping when they're used to lower ping. But I also admire the Middle East players for being able to do what they do on high ping. I think that's my thoughts on that. Good catch there by Mile, just running Ahduhm's car at the goal. Les gonna take some medicine and water between series and continue. Alright, sounds good. I think he's got one series to do after the one he's doing right now. Yeah, he should be alright. Nice shot here by Ahduhm. That's a great placement again. I have to see this from Mile's POV. What was he expecting here? It's like he just didn't think that Ahduhm was going to go for that side of the goal. He didn't turn enough. Simple as that. But the acceleration that Ahduhm got on that ball was certainly part of the reason he succeeded there. He's completely caught Mile off guard. No, Mile doesn't have camera shake on. I mean, even if he did, that wouldn't be broadcasted by me. So I think you need to... Yeah, as a spectator, you need to have camera shake on for it to show. I think let's take a look. Camera. There we go. This is the spectator camera shake. I know you guys want to see this. Does it work? I don't see very shaky camera. It doesn't seem to be working. It's shaky enough. I thought it was going to be more shaky. I'm kind of disappointed. It's not shaking at all, is it? Is it? Oh no, wait, maybe. Defo shakes. Not much though. I thought it would shake more. Potential reverse sweep. Hey, maybe. We might see one. Ahduhm's playing very well right now. And the biggest change, outside of just scoring more goals and getting more chances on net, is that he's just controlling the play more. Ahduhm isn't relinquishing possession as much as he did in the previous two games. Well, actually, I guess it's games 1 and 2, I should say. Putting Mile in precarious positions. You're seeing their perspective? Maybe. I mean, I thought if I changed camera shake on in spectator, we wouldn't see it. Or we would see it. Double negative, no camera shake. Hey, maybe. I don't think that's how it works either, though. Mile ahead by 1 again. It's not going to be too much of a bother for Ahduhm, though, who's clearly the comeback king. That's a really good 50-50, but the boost is there for Mile, and he will try and keep this in field. Good bump by Ahduhm. He's trying to set up a quick shot and goal here. Oh, actually just uses that as deception to go for the demo. Oh dear, Ahduhm tried to pre-flip into this one, but his dodge timed out, so he just landed backwards. And now Mile's got him backed up in a corner again. That's not a good clear. Miles there to put it in. A couple of mistakes from Ahduhm, sorry. Give Mile the 2-goal lead. If we saw their settings instead of yours, Gengar wouldn't be in space. I think camera shake is the one setting that's exempt from camera settings. Like, if we spectate somebody with camera settings on, I'm pretty sure we don't see camera shake. That's what I'm saying to you. And then if we turn camera shake on in spectator, I figured it would have the opposite effect, that we would see camera shake on people who don't have camera shake on, if you know what I mean. Spectator camera shake actually shakes the opposite direction of a player camera shake, cancelling it out. Well, surely then for Ahduhm it would be shaking, because he does have camera shake. Yeah. If they have camera shake on, spectators can definitely turn it off. That is factual. Am I going to cast any First Killer matches today? If First Killer wins his round 1 game, I will be casting him in round 2. So I think the First Killer round 1 game is happening right now. It might already be finished. So you guys, if First Killer has won his round 1 game, I will be casting him. He won. Who won between Bruno and Sathu? Is that one ended already as well? Because I'd love to see First Killer versus Bruno. That would be insane. Not that I don't want to see Sathu play, or don't want to cast Sathu. Love watching Sathu play as well, but Bruno is the only South American player, the only Brazilian player in the bracket. You got to root for him. Sathu up 2-1, 3-0, 2-1. Getting some mixed messages here from Twitch. I'm not sure who to believe. I'm going to go with Sathu 2-1. As Ahduhm just completely gave away the ball here. That's not the flick he was looking for. That's not it. 1 minute left in Sathu match. Is he winning game number 4 as well? Or who's winning game number 4? When does Forky play? Forky will be on my stream on the last series of the night if he wins his round 1. But he will be on someone else's stream. I've forgotten who. Very soon. Nice save by Mile. Wow, it's actually stayed with him as well as the accidental double touch came in. I really feel like Ahduhm should have scored there. Make this a 1-goal game. Turtle is streaming the Forky game. Gotcha. Oh, wow. Well, Miles also missing open nets, apparently. So both these guys feeling generous. Now, when Mile did this in the last game, it turned out to be disastrous as Ahduhm came back. But looks like for now, Mile will continue on his road to success. Not the sweep that I was expecting, but still, overall, pretty good series. He missed by a mile. Well, he didn't miss by a mile. He missed marginally, I would say. I mean, it was a solid miss. It wasn't a miss by a mile. It wasn't like a barely miss, but it was somewhere in between. He missed by the entire ball width. It's a great ball chase by Ahduhm. Really good read. I mean, that is just entirely playing to the clock from Ahduhm. He knows that if he backs off here, he's probably not going to have much success defending against Miles' attack reactively. So he just decided, you know what? I need 3 goals. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for the ball here. I think Miles taking a heavy touch. And he was right. So got to play the clock in ones as well as your opponent. Now, Ahduhm's actually tripped up Mile here, and he gets another goal. Surely not. Another late comeback by Ahduhm. Surely not again. 37 seconds left. Let's see if he can make it happen. It's a good start. Already got the kickoff really under his control. Pre-flip into air dribble. Doesn't get another touch in it before Mile does. And Mile with the open net. I think it's just been saved. Oh my goodness, it just rolled wide after Ahduhm's touch. He didn't know much about that one. But he's got the ball back under control. Gonna make a dash for the ceiling, I think. Oh, he's gone side to side though. That inefficient movement just gave Mile the demo. It's an impressive showing for Ahduhm today, but he would have loved to see a game 5. It's just not going to happen if Mile can hit this well, which he does. And Mile does advance into the quarterfinal. He'll play against... sorry, I totally forgot. It's not going to be Sharif. Mile's going to be playing against Lion Blaze. That's who I'm forgetting. That is if Lion Blaze beats Melodic, which I actually haven't had confirmation of either. So right now, got to go check if if Lion Blaze did in fact beat Melodic. He did, so we will have a rematch of the Fusion Qualifier rivalry there.